so far, Jack?
Oh,
Because you were here at EGL2, weren't you? How do you think it's changed?
A few of the maps, like with the downloading problems, I think that has been quite a bit of a shambles. But
Yeah.
overall, it has run like the tournament's been run well for it from my point of view because every game we've had has been on time.
Yeah, well, we're on time. Obviously, you know, we're a bit late at first, but it's great to obviously that Gal's got some main stage time.
For me, I don't see it as being like the best idea, but for the newer teams and like for the fact that they come to that and get to play their money's worth, like the group stages that we did. Like, the newer teams got to play about 5 matches.
We had to try it because obviously Gal's never tried non-double elimination there. But let's look at. What? Yeah.
Where can you hear us?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's all good. Yeah. So anyway, EGL5. So obviously we're a little bit. The amount of COD teams that showed up were a little bit under-resourced. But
I'd just like to make a little point that Fitzer has the worst haircut at the event. And he's staring at me right now.
I don't know.
It's quite creepy.
Oh, man. Fitzer is commentating next, and he's already mugging Jack off, and Jack's already worried, mate. He's adding into his list. And we all know what the list is.
I need to open the document.
Yeah.
I can't be getting carried away.
Right, guys. Guys, to the Gears of War 3 crowd out there, can we have a cheer for Wardles, please? And can we have a cheer for Trapstar, please? Wardle's got a big... Oh, dear. Well, making it loud and clear who their preferred player is. Guys, what about for EGL5 Blackpool? Can we have a cheer for that? Great. Good effort, boys.
It is quite a good effort.
What?
They sound very enthusiastic.
Yeah. Go on. And Fitzer, give a shout out to... who's your favourite player? Jamesy. Give your shout out to your brother, Jamesy. Jamesy being Fitz's brother, up-and-coming Gears of War 3 player.
James, apparently you've got a Y in your name.
James is on stream, actually.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, join the stream.
Yeah,
Josh, join.
Yeah, Joan. Right, guys, we are going to go to Dry Dock, King of the Hill. Rustlung was not on the hard drive of the station which Trapstar's on. But
yeah, that's quite disappointing because I was looking forward to watching.
Oh, we will still be seeing it, mate. Because if you think we're playing that next map right there, I can see you've got another thing coming.
So Rustlung is on the way.
It's definitely coming. Right.
No, not now, not now. It's while it's on there. Not a chance. Huh?
No,
not at this minute, but it was about a second ago.
Definitely, mate. Right, so let's go into spectator mode.
Yeah.
Dry Dock King of the Hill. Honestly, probably my favourite.
It was my favourite, but they've made a few changes now with like the first hill.
Oh yeah, I've seen. How's that affected it?
I think for the first hill, it's changed a lot of the base strats that people run because not many people. Usually it was like a 4 over at the one shot, right? And they bring the ink over, and it was pretty much a battle for the whoever had the better shotgun kind of won that, or the better base strat. But now a lot of teams are playing it a little more passive, and I was quite shocked the other day because we always say how Imperial have a very passive play style, but they did shock us the other day when we scrimmed them, how they actually managed to camp on King of the Hill. And like,
I thought you were going to give them a compliment then.
Nah.
Never.
I do compliment them, but
no,
not in that situation. They've managed to camp on King of the Hill.
By the way, guys, I'm in chat. I am linking you to brackets now. You can find them on galforum.net. If you're a Gal fan in Europe or even in America, come and sign up. Check out the site. It's the main hub for competitive Gears of War in Europe. But Americans, Europeans are all welcome. We've got a new portal on our page and a new skin.
We do have Grizz in the chat, and he is a very good player, but he's a dodger.
Part. It's definitely a dodger. So many dodgers in Gears of War. Okay, Dry Dock King of the Hill. So let's see this new hill. I think I only realised it was a new hill before when I was commentating.
Yeah,
with,
it's a lot more Tortbow based now because and the fact is, if it does get capped, it's very easy to break because if you spawn at Tiki, you spawn at Blue Crate, you have spawn shield until you get to the top of the stairs really.
Yeah.
So you just bounce twice and you're in the hill and breaking it and getting away. Who do you want to watch for the beginning?
Let's go on board with Trapstar, the boss.
I think we'll watch Trapstar.
Yeah. Current score is 4-3 to Dota.
There we go. Yeah, 3 going to Tortbow by the looks of things from
wow,
Dota.
so the stat has changed quite a lot.
Yeah, because it's so easy to break.
Anyway, yeah. Basically like execution strat almost.
Dota picking up the first kill.
Great team fire right there by Dota.
And a nice ink on the hill. I think the Dota might get the first points, you know.
Really
this
well
time.
coordinated attack right there, to be honest.
Yeah. And that's another reason a lot of teams don't run straight into the hill, because the inks,
Yeah.
you get an ink. So if you stand in the hill, it's a very easy shot.
I think obviously because King of the Hill is a new game type to Gears of War, you know, it's like a lot of people will just think about the hill, run into it, get as many points as you can. But obviously, you know, consider the Halo mentality, you know, it's all about having control and, you know,
Map
numbers
control,
before you can even consider it.
And a lot of team breaks. If you can't, like, I make the mistake myself a lot, where I just think I can do everything as a hero kind of thing. And like it does catch you out sometimes, where you try and just make a break yourself. You just get downed, and they can leave you to spawn and leave you on the ground for 40. You get 14-second spawns, and yeah, it's not great.
Okay, apparently, sorry guys if you're having a problem with the stream online. I have notified these people in the back, and they will be able to sort it out. Not sure why the stream is laggy, but Nick, Captain Nick, if you can help us out with the laggy stream, then that'd be great. Anyway. No, in fact, Imperial have got first points. If Imperial get this map, obviously going to have tied it up to 4-4.
I think just that was a little bit of a reckless push there by Dota to get, and a little bit of bad map control.
Yeah, Trapstar's definitely getting a little bit frustrated right now. Definitely, I mean, as a player, he's great, but over the weekend, I've noticed one of Trapstar's downfalls has been his temper. You know, he gets a little bit down on himself.
It's not so much temper. I think he's getting a bit frustrated with himself because he can't talk at the moment. Like his communication's down, where from like that first intense matchup with Imperial.
Yeah. It was worth it for the free. Well, let's hope it was worth it for the free team. We'll find out right now.
We can hope. But if they come back now, that means he hasn't had communication for the last few matches. But
great team fight here by Imperial. Trey's gonna go right in there.
Not in a very good position right now.
No, definitely not.
And Imperial set up. I think they've got the setup pretty much perfect at the moment.
Yeah.
Holding taut bow.
So yeah, definitely without a doubt.
Very quick reactions from Wardles there. I don't expect that, such quick reactions.
Well, you know, mate, his alias in game is far different from. Anyway, you're gonna have control here of top turbo. Crazy's gonna stay on the hill.
Yeah, it's a very good lance angle that, because you do have to push into lances, but I don't know if they play it well and they.
I don't know what Wardles was doing right there. He was panicking a bit, not really communicating with Vigorate. I don't know if is Tempest talking to his own teammate there.
He's talking to Trapstar.
Oh, right, okay. No, obviously he wasn't. Okay, so they have it. Still 30 seconds left on this hill.
Yeah, I think Imperial do.
Oh
have
no, absolutely.
Unless
Tempest just got turned on. Was that twice now? Tempest has been turned on, mate.
I don't think he's turned very often. I think he usually gets turned around. Or
definitely, mate. So anyway. That position actually, we see Apex's very own Reese in that little ink up quite a lot.
That's
on that side of the map. It's such a crucial position, isn't it? You can play really defensive. And you have a wide range of view of a lot of the map. And it's really good to get away from as well. Easy to get away from.
As well, being there, you can see the stairs from Tiki. You can see the stairs from Torpo down the ramp.
Yeah.
And you can also see anyone that's pushing from grenades.
Yeah.
So you have all three, and his job is to pretty much call out and let us know, so we can use team fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the ink as well. You can block off so many routes. And I don't know what Warders is trying to do there.
I'm so glad we're watching that. Look at the strength of that shotgun from a distance.
Ruthless is actually smashing.
Here we go. Here we go. He's getting a dribble. He wants it. Oh.
Big lucky maybe. Taking out that 1v1 was pretty important.
Yeah.
But Dota still have hill control, and they've got 40 seconds on this hill, so they can close the gap to within 30 seconds.
Right. Okay. So, 35 seconds left. What would you do right now? In a bit of so the actions count down a bit. Do you get ready do you predict the next hill, or do you just make the most of what you have? You have to take a few things into
consideration. You have to think, how long will it take you to get to the hill, have the fight, break it, and then cap it yourself? So is it worth it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if there's say 50 seconds left, yes, there's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Because you can have the fight, which could possibly take 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You have enough time to cap it and then set up and drain them points.
Yeah.
But if it's 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and you have to wait for your teammate to come across and then make the push, that might not work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so what does control of the top? We haven't seen much of the top on this map really, but being such an open map, it's pretty, pretty important.
Oh, it is important. It's like it stops people lancering.
Yeah.
So if you're charging that bow, it's automatically people worry.
Yeah.
So they don't aim up.
I don't know why Wardles did that. Honestly, I think you should have just wait with that top bow, try and get some angles, pick off the people from the distance.
Dota have done really well for the last two hills. They've got the perfect setups now, and they're getting them kills as well. So
exactly.
it's leaving them unable to push.
So potentially 55 seconds here. How hard is this hill to break for the map, would you say, Jack?
Well, honestly, it's not that hard, but you have to make sure that everyone's coordinating with each other and like the smokes are right.
Yeah.
Because you need to really, if the perfect setup from most teams, one in the ink cut, one maybe at the bottom torpedo ramp,
Yeah.
and then one at Tiki and one behind the red crate.
Yeah.
So you can kind of cover everywhere.
Yeah.
But if the smokes are right, you can disable the two main launchers, which is the guy where Fanta is sitting right now.
It says a lot about the smokes, doesn't it? They're so important.
Yeah,
they really are. They're quite necessary for the game, I would say.
And like then you can push and do what Crazy's doing now. Imperial have done really well.
Oh, that was a good push. I didn't see him. Obviously, Crazy's completely aware there.
And Ruthless is going huge.
Yeah,
He's about to take the free piece.
No.
What? That was very good. That was very good from Ruthless.
Absolutely.
Literally sitting there looking out the corner of his eye, destroying everyone.
I think he's wearing his Astro's wings in his ears, isn't he? Because they don't work.
He's wearing them like Mickey Mouse's.
Exactly. So obviously Imperial are going to be a bit annoyed about that.
They have done so well. They've got 130 points pretty much without Imperial getting one.
It's really crazy. Are they going to push? Wait for him to take control of the hill? Oh, no
Ruthless
communication.
going huge again.
Also, maybe lucky spawns though. You know.
Spawns are a big thing in this game.
Have they fixed them yet?
I think they've been on this map especially. They've become a little bit worse. Like the spawns are very unpredictable. It seems to me like you can't really break block spawn sometimes. Like sometimes you can stand about 2 inches away from where there's and they spawn there.
No one wants unfair spawns to be a factor. Look, it's not.
I've been very lucky myself this weekend. I've got on a couple of occasions with spawns. And I
bet you knew all about the game, mate.
Oh, I did.
So you basically know some stuff that people don't.
But I didn't tell my team that. I just sat there and smiled and said, "I've got."
Put me on stream. He said, "Watch this." So anyway, Dota once again taking control back of the hill. Poor play, I think, by Imperial there to lose that hill. They got control.
They had two people in the hill and turbo control.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't really get to see what they did there, but Dota impressing me again.
Crazy's going to use his team support here to try and push. Not quite sure how many of those teams are down there. There's a little bit of a ghost cam so we can get some. Let's see if that'll play out first though. Nice play by Trumpstar there. Great support.
They're taking them both out.
Great play by Dota.
They get but all these 20 seconds. They're within 20 points,
yeah.
And like it's a mountain to climb for Imperial.
No, definitely. Although I don't know. I've seen so many comebacks from King of the Hill. So many. If you have a good setup, it's an instant 60 points.
Hype Festation.
Yeah, exactly.
We got very unlucky.
But it's good. It's a good thing, I think.
Next hill being Middle Bridge. This is a very funny hill.
This is the best perspective possible, isn't it? Yeah.
I've never really seen like a team hold that off for the whole time because you want to try and hold both of the spawns.
It's very much like the grenades of trenches, isn't it?
Like a lot of teams, you can get a good setup, but spawn shield.
Yeah.
It's such a big factor.
Yeah.
You can literally run into launchers without getting stopping power or hurt.
Yeah. So really, this is Imperial's play to make right now. Do you think
they need to?
Do you think they should keep him out of it, or do you think they should just? Yeah. Do you think? Yeah. Well, now definitely have to make a move for it. I was going to say try and keep him out.
Wardle's down. He should have let him get the meat there because he maybe could have capped.
This is why Ghost Cap is so good. We can see who's making mistakes. Wardle's pushing by himself there with no support.
Fanta's been flanked, but if he takes this guy out, then that's a big play for him.
Oh, we got it.
He's down on the hill, so that's a meat shield opportunity there for Trapstar.
Yeah,
Fanta doing very well there to kill the guy flanking him. Whoever that come behind him was a bit of a choker.
Yeah. So it's 10 seconds now to win.
Yep.
And he's about to get the mantle kick, I think.
Mantle kicks coming from everywhere. Trapstar destroying Wardles there.
It's going to be a last effort from Crazy and Big.
I think it's over
as well. You say that, mate.
Wardles.
Definitely over, mate.
It's all down to Wardles.
Yes, Wardles. No,
Wardles. No, it's great. And he's the greatest. Oh, no, he's
it was so good.
1 second, it's over. Yeah. 5-2. Is it 5-3 lead?
5-4, boys.
Trapstar mumbling, but it all means the same. In other words, Wardle's your garbage.
So, check out. It's not the map I wanted to see.
It's not a map I wanted to see.
We're going to have, yeah. And therefore, well.
Imperial, Wardles. Check out, yeah? No. No, until the last match.
Toka. What is it? Oh, yeah. It's on YouTube. It's called.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I don't know how Imperial feel about that map being changed, though, at the last second.
What do you want?
No, because obviously it was supposed to be Rustlung, which is...
No, they won't check out, right?
Huh?
It's
Let's check out now, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
No, I don't
saying
think they would, yeah.
Rustling is what they
Oh.
regard as one of their better maps.
Well, really, what do you say? Well, I suppose it's only fair to do. Well, no.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, they're really good. By the way, the crunchy sound is enjoying Doritos because they're absolutely beast. Right, okay. So it's stream chat. Any questions, guys? Any particular players you want us to talk about? Or any matches that are taking place over this weekend? We'll be here to answer for you. Hopefully more about Wardles.
Milky in the stream.
You guys can have a commercial.
You can just have a commercial.